Oi! Oi! Twista Easy Prep, the easiest way to chop, slice, and prep food fast. Very, very new product. This just hit the floor. It's launching in year 2022. So this is this year's launch. It just hit the country. The company is launching this. Verimark is launching this. Twista is the brand. So when you are obviously purchasing anything from Verimark that's belong in the kitchen, especially for chopping and dicing and slicing, you'll find that the brand is all Twista. Verimark uses brands a lot. They have very established brands like your Twista, Shogun, Bauer. In fact, we're going to be doing a Bauer very soon. So it comes with all these different gadgets that we are about to unveil. Myself included, I'm going to be unveiling this. This is totally new. So we're going to discover everything together. But I'm very familiar with lots and lots of these gadgets that I see in here. But I'm very excited to actually share this with you in my knowledge and my experience that I have when working with kitchen choppers. Very important that I see here already catching my eye. 2 years quality guarantee. That's very exciting. I see a lot of gadgets here in the pictures already that are catching my eyes already. Dicing blade. There's one for 7mm. There's one that's 14mm. Already I can smell McDonald's fries. I can smell the normal kasi or normal neighborhood fried chips already there. I can see that. I see wrinkle cutting blade. That reminds me of the some people call them crisp. We call in some neighborhoods they call them Zimba, Amazimba. Very exciting. Now, just so that we know, sometimes you might find this product here. This is the brand Twista Easy Prep. The box might be merchandised in this way when you go into stores. So you can find the box packed or merchandised in long ways or like this. But very exciting. Let's get onto this product all together. So without wasting time, oi, welcome. Okay, kitchen tool. I do the cooking at home. Not really, because when she cooks better than me. This is the most important thing to have. Very important to have. Okay. There's your box. That's your box. That's your box. Of course, one thing that I like about Verimark as a company is that they always include the instruction manual. We all know research shows that the world's most unwanted book or unread book is the instruction manual. So it is always included. I love it. You get a lot of advice in here. Sometimes these, when you read these, they come with, especially from Verimark, they come with recipe books. Okay, let's get onto it. This aside. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna remove all the gadgets, put them down, and see what is expected to be what. Already I can see a salad strainer. Exciting. Oh, I love this. You know, when you buy this thing, it's all these little finer details that sometimes you don't find in certain products that when you do find it, it just makes your life different. It makes your life much easier. So let's see. For the kitchen lovers, you can see. I actually love this because there's different blades into this, but already you can see that they're giving you a blade casing where you can keep all your blades. This is actually much safe for your kitchen because especially on your shelf, for some people that keep it on the drawer, if the blades are just naked, what happens is as you stick your hand in there, it actually endangers you. So even when you're storing these blades, it's much easier. I love this. This is a holder. I've worked with many of these, so I know some of these things here. Okay. You got 1, 2, 3. Let's take them out actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 4 blades, 4 different blades. These are just your normal blades. Okay, I see. Let's remove this. So there we go. Certain words I will use here is because we are all familiar with them. Let's put this one here. Yes, right there. Okay, nice and lots gadgets, but when you're packing it away, it's actually very good. You've got one of this blade, which is, let's actually get the right times that they use here. So you've got the dicing blade, the big dicing blade. You've got the very small dicing blade. This means when you're dicing with this one here, it gives you the McDonald's feeling. You know, McDonald's has this very, very thin fried chips. You've got that small one to give you that. And then this is the regular traditional fried chips that we find everywhere. These are the bigger ones. This is what you get. This is already my favorite because we can prep. Oh, and you've got this. This is actually, what is the egg white separator. So when you crack an egg and you put here, the egg white actually drops and the yolk will stay in here. So you've got that already. This is the blade. This is actually a presser that you will use, especially when you're doing your fried chips, your potatoes, when you're actually dicing your potatoes. That's what you will use. Let's see, what is its name? If it's here. Okay, they didn't put its name here. It's not a problem. This is your cleaning brush. It's actually very good for cleaning this because after slicing the potatoes, you find that the residue stays here and some potato bits will stay inside here. And then you just take this and you run it down like so and the other way around, and it actually cleans easier and better. This is basically your salad strainer. If you know, you will know that when you wash or rinse your lettuce and your tomatoes, they actually hold a lot of water. So when you actually put them in here, what it does is it actually strains the liquid and it makes sure that it keeps them safe there. Okay, let's put this on the side. Let us connect. Connect. As you know, one thing that Twista always get right, if you look at all Twista products, they will have something called Twista pull chopper. They have something called Twista press chopper. They have something called Twista wheeze. All the Twista products, what's unique about them is they always include this rubber base, because when you're using it, you don't have to worry about catching the product as it slides everywhere. Now, this is where you will actually use these two blades if you were doing your chips. You will obviously insert them in here. Let's start with the bigger blades first. We're gonna talk about the bigger blades. Okay, let's figure this out. Okay, I was actually right. So you will insert them in here. When you insert them, okay, what are we doing wrong here? Let's see. When you insert them in here, okay, I actually got it right now. So when you insert them in here and then you obviously close, what you do is right here on top, this is where this blade will go. When this blade goes in there, because you're gonna be slicing the chips using this. So you put a potato here and you slice. Put a potato, not slicing, chopping, and you chop. You can change these blades and then insert this one here as well. This is the smaller one, which is ideal for chopping. As I said, it's making your small fries, like your McDonald's fries. You insert it in there and the same thing, you chop. So these are your two, then you will remove this. But if you are doing your normal, same thing as your egg yolk, if for example, for baking, mixing, when you put this here and you crack an egg, you'll crack an egg and put it here, the egg white will drop inside, and then the egg yolk obviously will remain behind. Then you can just put it in an extra tub. So those are the three, very simple. So these three, they belong inside here. You use them inside here, including this one. This is the one for pressing. I'll call this the presser. It helps make sure that the potato or the carrot goes right through, because you don't want the carrot stuck inside here. You want it to go right through. So that is why this will actually press it. If you actually look at it, you will see that from here, you can see that it goes right in. From here, it goes right in. So that's why when you're using these two blades, you must make sure that this one stays in here. When you're using the two dicing blades, you must make sure that you use the presser as well right here. Okay, We're done with these two. With these three, we can put them one side. We already understand this is an egg separator. We put it one side. There we go. Now, you will notice that you have here, there's a little gap to stick your finger in here to remove the blades. This, I like to use it especially when I'm doing, trying to remember the word. I know I stick around the kitchen when my partner is cooking and when she's trying to get the lemon. I'll just have to figure out that word. When you're trying to get the lemon skin, and I cannot remember that word. So this will be great for doing that. Even when you're doing your garlic, your ginger, this will be great for it. You stick it in here. This is a holder. You stick it in and then you just run it up and down. So this basically, you run it up and down. It's just a back and forth movement. And that is it. So you remove this blade base. So basically there's 5 of these blades. And then we will start with the slicer. Got it right. This is the slicing blade. So you will notice that on the blades, you've got the blades, it's written here on top, but it's got these 2 plugs here. These 2 plugs obviously will fit. You put them backwards. You will put them backwards and then press. It goes inside and it sits. Then you will take your potatoes or your carrots, especially carrots. I hate carrots that are so thick that they'll choke you. You want finely sliced carrots, stick it in here. When it's still long, you can actually just chop it. As it gets shorter, then you stick it in here. Then you actually start moving back and forth. You will notice that you've got this holder here. When I pull this up, when I pull it up, it goes in here. So you put the palm of your hand here, and as you're chopping, you'll actually apply pressure to push the carrot out. Okay, this is very simple. We can do the same with other blades. This is called the grating blade. So you've got 2 graters. You've got a very small grater and you've got a big grater. That's just basically that. And then this is called the wrinkle cutting blade. This gives you, if you know your Simba chips, like kind of your smoked beef kind of like shape, it does that. So if you're slicing your potatoes, you will enjoy that, especially for your beetroot as well, for your salad. You'll enjoy this, that it will obviously do it in that way. Now you must remember all the time, especially for the blades must always be facing you, because you in this side, you'll be moving that side. That's where most of your effort is. You're moving this side and then you come back and you move. So and as you get used to it, you will do it much faster. When you are done with all the blades, you clean them. Whatever blade you left inside here, the rest of the blades, they've got a casing here that you can actually store them in. As I said, when it comes to storing, this is the best, because you don't have to go looking and searching for these blades. Guys, we did very well. We discovered this product all together. Okay, put the blades away. We will leave that blade there. And then obviously for your salad, we said this is the strainer. You just put it inside here and that's it. Rinse your lettuce, your tomatoes, drain that liquid out, because you don't want to put salad into your food and then it ends up making your food porridge. Just giving that lots of liquid. So inside there, and that's as simple as that. But you will also notice that while you're actually chopping, especially when you're doing even your potatoes, because what we like to do our potatoes is you like to have them in a bowl with water. So as you chop them from the water, they've got the liquid. So as you chop them, making your fries, as you chop them, they drop here and the excessive water will also drop below, so it doesn't stay soggy. So even when you're just chopping your carrots, your potatoes, this must be inside, even when you're making fries, because you want that excessive water to drop inside, and this just strains them. This actually helps you when you're frying your chips. How does it help you? Because there is not much liquid into your chopped potatoes, so much so that when you throw them in hot oil, that oil doesn't jump and splatter everywhere and cause that chaos and you've got oil burns on you. Because the potatoes are dried from liquid, the oil does sizzle, create that sizzle noise, but it doesn't splatter and jump everywhere. Whereas if you just chop your potatoes and you leave them in a bowl with that excessive water, when you throw them in your oil, you will see that oil splatters everywhere. So this is actually very good, especially if you're going to be deep frying. I love this for that. And then of course you have this, as we said, this is for cleaning your plate. So this is called the cleaning brush. You can actually have that there. Let's try and pack it together back here. Let's give it a try. So you can put these there inside here. You can put that inside there. You can put that inside there. And as simple as that. Now that is all inside. That actually this, let's see. Remove this, trying to find the most convenient. Yes, this is the most convenient way to actually pack it. So it can actually all pack inside here. Do we win? Do we not? Okay, I must have done something wrong here. Let's try again. So we've got that in here, because there must be a way. There must be a way, everyone. There must be a way to make sure that this packs nicely and doesn't cause chaos. I think we're winning. Okay, except this. It looks like this will not go inside. Oh, it does. Let me try. There we go. Okay, except the holder, it will not go inside, but everything will actually close up nicely. Now you have your product. So every tool will close in there. We can throw that in there. Every tool will close in there, and if you want, actually everything packs nicely in here. So you don't have to have any loose gadget. You can pack everything back inside here. As we saw, we just discovered all of this together, and of course the box will not be there, but now you can pack this away all together and everything is together. I love this product. For me, I feel like it speaks to the South African market, because it's got all the gadget that relates to the kind of cooking or food prepping that we do in this country. It's basically designed for the South African market, and every race, everyone will do this, young and old. It's called Twista Easy Prep. I hope this helps you. Let me know if you have any questions on this product, or if you have anything that you want me to try. But this is just an unboxing video trying to remove it from the box and set it up. I hope this was clear. I am happy to do it again if there's somebody who wants more clarity on something else. I know it's a little bit longer, but I had to do it for the oi.
It's one of the only products, the least product in this country that I've met that can fit in a box. So if you actually just remove the holder, the vegetable holder, and as you can see the box is empty, you can literally, very excited, I think said we must include this, put it back in there, put this back in here, and then stick your manual back. It's one of the least products you can ever meet where it fits inside the box without the box like bubbling up or gaining hits. There we go. Good luck. Oi!